that young man there, Hayden Ernst, what a win he had against Dave Matlock yesterday. But this is going to be a real test for him. It's going to beat Martinez Boza. Great break. Loads and loads of power.
Really couldn't have asked for a better layout after that. Great break.
Well, if that 15 ball passes up into the right corner, stripes the balls you want.
Has the table changed any today?
No, it seems pretty much similar to yesterday.
He chose solids here.
I don't know if he even looked at that 15 ball, because stripes are in a really easy position, to be fair. And obviously there's a bit of stuff to be done with 7 and 1.
One thing that really stands out to me with him is he just has that cue ball on a string. He puts it exactly where he wants to 99% of the time.
Yeah, and when he does fall out of shape, he's a great shot maker. He really, really is. And that, I'll tell you what, that's what landed him the title of Florida, because there's a couple of times in the semi and the final where he had fell out of position. We thought, oh no, he's going to lose the rack, and then he pulled out a big, big shot. Came through. Now then he must get through this little gap of the 10 and the 1 into the 7, or is he just going to shoot the 1 into the side, come back for the 7? Needs to deal with that now. No, didn't want that flick. Did not want that. He wanted to come straight into the 10 and he would have been on the 7, and now looking at what he has left, he's got a bank with a, I don't think he has a bank with a 2. Will it go past? I mean, this is a bank back into the side pocket, or it's a really thin cut down the rail. Going for the thin cut. And
what a shot.
Oh. Well, he made the big shot, but that was all because when he came off that side rail, he caught the 7 and he just wanted to go straight to the 10, and it was easy. And that's where that nightmare was balled from. Great, great shot, but lost the cue ball, and it will be Hayden Ernst, the great American junior player. And he's at the table, and he was exceptional last night. Clever little shot. I just want to push that 8 ball a little bit further, but he's trying to pop that, push the 8 right over the side pocket. He's still okay. I mean, if he has to shoot the 8 into the top left, he's got 2 stripes down there to get there. You can see the 10 as well. I think I'd be shooting the 10, come up, get rid of the stripes at the top, and come down for 9, 13, and 8 up into the top left.
Looks like was he trying to get into the 4, you think?
No, I don't.
Move it out of the way?
Possibly, but I don't think he doesn't need to, because the 13's there, easy position onto the 8. Just as long as he gets himself an angle to come down for the 13, he should be fine. Well, he's definitely trying to get 15 there. Now that's not great. He's having to work some here. You're going to have to put this in, bit of power into this one and come back for that 15. What's he done with the cue ball? Is he just...
Oh, boy.
Oh, he's giving it back. Well.
A bit of a rough start for both players in this first rack, trying to get settled in on this TV table.
They like the side pockets with the cue ball. And again, I didn't think he had to shoot the other stripe down at the bottom. I think it was a 9. He could have just hit the 10, the 14, 15, 9, 13, 8, and it was pretty straightforward and no chance of going scratching anywhere. So Gerson Martinez Boza will gratefully take this rack after he probably felt that it had got away from him. And like you say, Pat, a bit of a, I don't know, sketchy start from both.
You know, you're out there, you're in, look us up.
Life-changing money.
Yeah, they're out there buying cars and putting deposits down on houses and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
UPL is changing lives.
And it's such a cool tournament up at Harrah's. In your state as well.
North Carolina, baby.
Beautiful place up in Cherokee.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Loved it last year, really did. And it's just such a great tournament to be a part of.
Bigger and better this year, Tony. It's going to be a show.
I'm super excited for it. And that's in November.
November the 2nd through the 7th.
I want to come over early. I'm going to come over next week. Six is the main problem. I think you want to come back a little bit straight so you could draw into it, and he can't from there. Coming down for the long 3. Lovely stroke on that ball, but it's still very tricky. He can play the 7. Right, he's looking at that way. I think he could play it into the top left, cue ball into the rail and come and shift that 6 out of the way. Oh, do you know what? I thought that was the 8 ball for a minute. They are temporary colour blindness. I still think he should have played the 7 because now he's in no man's land there. A little bit loose from young Hayden this morning. And the longer that 6 stays where it is, that little window is closing of running out.
I know you're a big believer in, you want to take care of your problems as early as humanly possible. Get to them. I hear you. I always watch the matches that you commentate on because I like getting the inside and learning and getting better. And one thing that I always hear from you is take care of your problems as soon as you can.
Immediately. You watch Tom Cousins. That's exactly, as soon as he breaks and he makes a ball, where's my problem? Where is it? Right. How do I solve it? And generally they'll call extension straight away at the start of the rack. Right. Okay, that's my ball, and then he'll work backwards and work his way around it, and it will come out early. Very rarely. It's only if you just can't get it out early. There's nowhere to go. That's the only time. But he's left himself in a real sticky position here as Hayden. I mean, you can't see any way he's going to get out. He's wrong side of the 2. I don't even see the point of even trying to make the 2. Okay. He wanted to come back a bit further to be able to bank this into the bottom right, but I don't think he's come far enough. I think if you try and hit this bank, and he might prove me wrong, I think it goes wide. I think it hits around the middle dot on the right cushion. Oh, he's not gone for it. Well, if you're gonna pull the reins, I think you should have just pushed the 2 near that top corner and not potted that, because it's quite easy now for Gerson. He can pick and choose. That's a very good shot there from Gerson. Hooks him on a 6. So that all Gerson wants now, because Hayden's got to shoot at this 6.
Right.
He just wants it to knock him out of the way. Don't knock it out of the way for me. That's my work done. You did my work for me.
Absolutely.
He's loading up on this.
Good hit. Look at this guy. What are we talking about, dude? I'm going to mute your microphone for the rest of this match because Hayden Ernst ain't having it. What a shot.
That is ridiculous. That's a shot of the tournament.
And the crowd goes wild as Hayden Ernst.
Where's he got that from?
Drops the 8 ball in and ties this thing up 1-1 with gotta be the shot of the tournament.
That is unbelievable. What a shot. After that, that's what the pool gods do to you. No, he won't. What am I talking about?
It's a couple of them, man.
Yeah.
He's got a great break.
He has a great break.
I'm sure all of Peru, when Hayden slammed that ball in, was like, increíble.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
It's going to be stripes for Gerson.
He's got great touch, great feel.
Yeah, those can go wrong if you don't cue them right, because you're coming over the ball a bit, and you just watch your opponent do that to you, and your arm might get a little bit shaky. You think, hang on a minute, what's this guy doing to me? I like the 14 now. 14 come across for the 15. 10-8.
Just taking a good look at it. As we get closer to about 20 minutes left in this match, he uses his extension as well.
That's perfect. Take your pick here. You can just roll this in really slowly, leave an angle on 10, or you pull it back. I pull back. I like to hit a firmer shot. Yeah, I prefer that shot. Sometimes if you play that slow roll on that table, and you know how quick it is,
absolutely,
you could end up hooked beyond the 3 if you think, hang on there, how have I hit it that hard? But that CPBA cloth is so slick.
It's beautiful. Very consistent.
Yeah, it is.
That's that classic Gerson little hop up when he shoots.
Yep. And it's a good response after what just happened to him.
100%. He goes up 2-1. Just under 19 and a half minutes left in this match.
Happy family. Got his leg in the air as he slammed that break. Makes a couple of balls. Cue ball's going to go into a bit of a awkward position. I hope he isn't hooked behind that. The jaw of the pocket. If he isn't, he can make the 3. Solids are definitely the ball. They're an easier pattern to take out. Now then, Hayden, you just slow roll the 1 up into the top. Get on the 2 and the 6, 4 and the 5 in a dead line. And then finish off with, obviously, with the 8, but playing it with pace. Okay.
Oh, and he rattles that.
The slow roll really was the shot. If you just gently roll it in, you land around, I don't know, just before that second diamond, and just slow roll the 2 in, 6, 4, 5, 8. I think he was home.
Opportunity for Gerson to take Hayden's break away from him. Then it'll be his coming up.
Yeah, and it won't be lost on Gerson that he knows this is like a break of serve, if you like, to use a tennis term. But the break's so big in 8-ball that the break is huge.
Yes.
He wanted to land in a gap, so he's on the 11. I think he's okay. Body language always tells you. And there's plenty of players that play with their heart on the sleeve and they give everything away. You can always tell when Shane Thompson's not in position. He does this look to the sky for some celestial help.
I can't believe he had that window. Wow.
Yeah, and this is a big moment. Get two in front of his younger opponent. When Hayden played last night, he got away from Dave Matlock very early. Dave was a little bit cold at the table, had a couple of dry breaks, and also ran out of position a couple of times because he hadn't had much table time out here. And what happened with Hayden yesterday afternoon, he was out here with Skylar Woodward, and they were doing a little bit of entertaining with the VIPs in the crowd. So he got 40 minutes on that table just before he played.
Sneaky, sneaky boy.
And he was the first match on in the evening. So Dave hadn't had the time on the table, and he kept falling out of position here and there. So it was plain sailing for Hayden.
That's a very interesting input right there. Wow.
I think Skylar says, anybody want to have a little game out here with me? Hayden, yes, please. Clever. But what is clever is Gerson Martinez Boza is going to go 3 racks to 1 up.
Beautiful shot there. Great run out. Goes up 3-1.
He'll have me. Leap me for breakfast. Cue ball. Ooh, just wondered if that 9 was going to kick it in, but it might as well have done because it's gone dry anyway. Hayden straight away looking at solids, 7 opening ball.
They have a great spread.
They do indeed. They're in a nice position. Okay, the 8 ball's stuck to that ball there. You don't even really need to move it because it will go up in the top left. However, I think Hayden will now play the 1. Just gently go in there. Well, I'll be worried about hitting this too hard, the 11 away from the 8, because you might go and stick it on another one of the solids. I'll be wanting this very softly. Oh, that's great.
Really great touch
When he dug down, I thought he was going to hit it with a little bit of pace, because the problem was he could have knocked it over the 3 ball or something like that, and then you've made yourself another problem.
If I had a nickel.
Yeah. Pace of the table, just scaring Hayden a little bit. He looked a bit concerned with that cue ball rolling up the table. He thought he was going to get too close to that 9 ball.
Seems to recovered quite nicely there.
Yeah, and he's got a very calming way about him for somebody so young. You know, if you look at Gavin Matthews, for instance, and we're going to see him later taking on Johnny Archer, he's very jack in the box, jumping around the table. He's very, very quick. But sometimes you think that the emotion and the adrenaline that Gavin has can sometimes, maybe he'll play a shot a bit too quick, whereas Hayden is a lot more composed. Don't get me wrong, Gavin Matthews, some player, and I'll tell you what, that spectacular way he went through last night against Oscar Dominguez was incredible for somebody so young, and he is young.
Absolutely.
I mean, was he 13?
Something like it.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to seeing him play Johnny Archer.
Yes.
Wow. But Hayden Ernst holding on in there against Gerson Martinez Boza. 3 racks to 2 now. Charlie Earnshaw's little brother, he's going to be a great, great player. Lots more. But it's the development.
Absolutely. That's how you grow the sport for the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Invest in the youth.
Well, Hayden would have rather that 6 ball didn't get too close to that 8, but I think it does go past him to the top left, but only just. But then the strikes he filled with the 9 ball covering that bag will be the choice. And if that's the case, you might have to get rid of that 6 ball out of the way. But if you look at the 8 ball, I think is that one you could, if you didn't remove the 6, you could probably double kiss it in.
Absolutely, that's what I was thinking.
It hits the jaw, comes back and just hits the cue ball, bumps back in there. I think he's going to try and move that
just
6.
the slightest little cut.
Yeah.
Right?
He's going to just push very gently here, and he pushes the 6 away.
That's well played.
Yeah. So the problem here is the 14 ball. And he's still no nearer solving that problem. He can make the 11. If you can get low side on that 9 ball, now I'm thinking a couple of shots ahead. If he can get sort of just below the 9, he can come off that side rail and just flick into the 14 and the 5. But the problem with that, and I'm on about sorting your problems early, it's going to be at the last second.
Right. That was an interesting shot. I don't know that he tried to get into it.
Didn't like that.
I was just about to say, I don't know, E-Sizzle, Eric Charlton, and the Rhino.
Sam
Henderson in the building. That over-top angle was deceptive. It almost made it look like he could catch the point with the 14, but I think that 5 is just covering him up a bit. Oh my goodness.
What a shot. He's done it again. He has done it again at that. I mean, he's probably played the 2 best shots of this tournament so far.
This kid gets out from everywhere. Somebody call Goose because Maverick is loose. Hayden Ernst tying things up 3-3 in dramatic fashion.
Somebody needs to call the fire brigade and come and put the cloth out, because this guy set it on fire. This is an incredible shot. Look at that break.
Did he get 3 balls in that time?
Up in the top corners. Roberto Gomez, his break as well, he makes balls in the top right-hand corner the way he breaks. You watch him later, because he has got through again. He's had 2 6-ball shootouts to get through as well. That top right-hand corner, he makes balls consistently. He hits the pack the same way every time, doesn't adjust. And it's a very compact break, but he jumps into the balls. And Gerson Martinez Boza, the way he strikes the ball is quite similar, where the balls run up to the top of the table. Nice control. Nice control indeed.
Getting closer and closer to that 10-minute mark. You'll hear the bell ring, which lets us know that we are now underneath a 15-second shot clock. All my future UPL league players, keep in mind, league, it remains 30 seconds throughout your 30-minute match.
Got Joey Gray and Dennis Hatch up next. That will follow this. Chris Melling and Joe Prince after that. And then we close out the afternoon's play with Gavin Matthew and Johnny Archer. That game I was talking about earlier. That will be a fascinating watch indeed.
Oh, me and you will be back for Melling and Prince.
We're back for Melling and Prince.
I can't wait for that one, man.
Going to be fun.
Meanwhile, I can wait because we have a barn burner right here in front of us.
I mean, you've got to give it to Gerson Martinez Boza, because every time that young fella Hayden Ernst has brought out shot of the tournament on him, he still keeps coming back and breaks and runs, and he's probably thinking, what can I do to shake this guy off me? I mean, he's playing great. He's breaking well. He's running his racks. And Hayden Ernst applauded his finish there, and he's thinking, surely you can't do it again to me. Stop it. Oh, no,
and if it ain't number one, I don't know what is.
It's incredible. Incredible to look at. See Hayden there, cue ball, in a very awkward spot indeed. He's made a ball off the break. Going to shoot a 4-ball on the side. Take the solids. Well, he's changed his mind and he's gone and played the 14. Had to bend that slightly because he was hooked on the jaw there. So he's taken stripes. But I think he was hoping to be on that, the ball into the side pocket. And you think he's just stayed on it. Well, he's had to play it in the corner.
What a shot.
How has that stayed out? My mouth was open, just waiting to say, oh, he's been a lucky spread. Look at you.
It's like, what is going on?
Yeah.
We see it too, Gerson. He's getting the rolls right now, man. Everything is going Hayden's way.
Now he's in perfect shape. And he will not go away. Hayden Ernst. Maverick.
I mean, I'm in awe, Tony. Seriously. I've seen the kid play a couple times here and there, but I don't know that I've ever really had a chance to sit down like we are right now and really watch him play. It's incredible.
Yeah, I saw him in Cherokee. And I thought, this guy can play. And he has made the improvement from November to now. Well, very similar to Hayden. He's landed over a corner pocket with the cue ball. It's the other one where Hayden landed, and Hayden did finish up.
What do you like here?
Oh. I mean, you look at the 5 and the 8, so that tension, you think stripes just because of that. Not only that, you've got the 13 at the bottom of the table. That lends itself to kicking that 8 ball out. So take a stripe, try and kick that 8 ball out early doors. Come a long way round. Because that 13 ball has to be the ball to kick the 8 ball out. But when you kick it out, you want to have another ball somewhere on the table that you're going to land on, because that 10 ball's no favour. I'll be tempted to bank that 10. It's an easy bank from there. He's going to play the 9.
Very close to a time foul
But
there.
that's it. He didn't play that shot to the best that he could play it, because he was under clock pressure. Has a slight angle on the 13, and he could try and get into it now, and I think he has to because of the clock.
Oh, just missed it, Tony.
Ouch. Okay, he's still in play. About a deep draw with the 14 up there and scream the cue ball down, because you have to move the 8. It doesn't go anywhere. No, he's not gone. I thought he might have another go at it there, because he did have an angle to get over to the 5 and the 8. He's leaving it till last, so he's going to try and get onto the 10 and play the cut down the rail into the bottom right, and in the same shot bring the cue ball back and come into the 8 and the 5. Is it enough? Is it going to come far enough? I don't think it has. I don't think you can see the potting angle. No, he can't. That shake of the head tells the story. All he has there is, whoa, even the bank's really tough. Maybe 3 cushions, top right.
And does the hard part for Hayden potentially.
Yeah, the 5's a bit tricky, but he doesn't have to go. He can play a safety. He can pot the 4, get up the top, roll into the 3, leave him hooked behind the 1 ball, and say, okay, try and do what I did earlier.
Just under 5 minutes to go. The tension is palpable. I don't know if that's the right word.
It's getting to the stage. This is intriguing, just to say the least. Well, he's not going to be. Is he going to play safety? Is he come around? He's now looking at maybe not pocketing the 7, or is he just going to go game? He's fearless.
He's trying to get out. Did you think maybe there's like room to play into the rail to make the 5 down, or maybe he tries to get below to go up?
Yeah, it doesn't go past the 10 in the top. I mean, well, it's not as if he's not done it before, got out from nowhere, but well, there's your angle. Is he going to be that cheeky to come into maybe the side rail and just flick that 10 away and land behind the 5, or just kick straight into the 5?
Oh, how does it leave? Oh.
Bank only. That's all he has. Bank into the corner. The great thing for this, he hasn't got to do anything with the cue ball. If he makes the bank, he's on the 8. It's double kissed.
No. It went in.
Oh my word.
Hayden Ernst.
What's he doing?
Out of
Gerson.
nowhere. He's
Gerson.
shooting so good, I've changed me accent, mate. He shot the American out of me.
Wow, that is absolutely incredible kiss. Have a look at this. Look at this, Pat. There, the second flick. And it still nearly went wide.
What a shot.
In fact, actually, it might have been going in clean when you look at it from the overhead the first time. So it's kissed it away and it's still gone in.
And the action that he had on that object ball just kind of helped throw it in right at the last second.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, we're all beside ourselves right now, Gerson.
He's on the floor with a chalk melt around him at the moment. Yeah, if he breaks and runs here, he's home. And he's taking out the Florida Open champion on the way. So he's already beaten the Ultimate Pool USA Hall of Famer, Dave Matlock. And now it'll be the Florida Open champion.
The stars are aligning for a championship here for him, I think.
Yeah. Who's got left to play? God himself.
Tony, you're the best, dude.
Well, it's just amazing to watch.
It is. It really is.
Oh, not, if you're Gerson Martinez,
right,
Boza is not.
But, I mean, he's just in full control. And remember I said early on in the match, I want to see what happens to the momentum when he had that big kick. But it still wasn't so, like, cut and dry that he was just going to run away with anything. And now, yeah.
He can't believe it. I mean, some of the shots that he's played against Gerson, Martinez, Boza, the only person Gerson would ever forgive for playing those shots would be probably his mother. There's nobody else going to have to play those shots against me because that's just obscene. And we got 1 minute 30. He takes out these balls. He puts Martinez, Boza out of the shootout.
I mean, I know this is what the occupation. We have to find things to say, but I'm speechless.
That's perfect. Right. He can just punch this 5 in and sort of draw the cue ball into the 14 and slide off it right behind the 8.
Great shot.
The slide wanted to be a little bit further.
Right.
Now, I'll tell you what, can he reach? Because he's a long way down the table there. Oh,
no problem at all. Hayden Ernst from Nebraska goes up 6-4 with 50 seconds left in the match and solidifies the victory.
His face.
No chance at all, but hey, you know what? It's your time, brother.
Wow, what have we witnessed, Pat?
We witnessed the match, the match of the tournament so far, if you ask me.
I agree. We've been lucky.
We've been very lucky, very blessed to be able to call this match. Watching this young gun just perform out of his mind.
Just unreal. And you got to feel for Gerson Martinez Boza because he's had absolutely no luck at all. He's played as well as he can play. And he's just had this all happen to him. Sometimes it's just not your day.
Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield. I've been Pat Dixon with Tony Holgate. We appreciate you tuning in. We will be back here just shortly, just before we head down to Cindy to hear from the players, because I gotta hear this.
Welcome back. We're here with Hayden Ernst. Congratulations on that amazing win. Now, I have to know exactly how old you are and how it feels to be competing against some of the biggest names in the sport right now.
I'm 15 years old, and it feels great. I feel like I belong, and I'm happy with how I'm playing.
Okay, yeah, and what does it feel like, to be playing against some Hall of Famers and these other big names? Do you ever feel intimidated, or do you feel plenty prepared while you're out there?
Yeah, I feel prepared. Put in a lot of practice at home, and I don't think I feel intimidated because playing 7-foot 8 ball, anybody can win if you're very good.
Yeah, and you're already so amazing. Also, I happened to notice a little bit of strategy out there, and I was kind of curious, is that something that you're taught and remember, or is that something that you come up with on the spot?
A little bit of both, strategies at home, but specific situations, the spot is on the spot.
All right, well, that's wonderful, and thank you so much, Hayden. Congratulations again on that amazing win, and we'll take it back to commentary.
Hey, we're back.
Everything that's happened over the last year is going to come to an end. Some team of amateur pool players are about to win $100,000. That's pretty special.
And brothers southbound are your national champions.